Hi, I'm Anjali Rao for iTalkTravel TV. This month, CNN Go cruises the canals of Amsterdam. Olympic field hockey player Floris Evers shows his perfect Saturday with a stroll through the Noordermarkt, a giant slice of handmade apple pie at Winkel, and a picnic in scenic Vondelpark. Designer Lilian Driessen finds the artistic side of Amsterdam, and we get a tour of one of the art gallery centres of the city, the Jordaan, and reveal why Foam Photography Museum is worth the trip. Enjoy this and more in this month's episode of iTalkTravel TV.
CNN Go, sponsored by Korean Air.
This hopeless melancholy feeling tends to wear you out.
Welcome in my beautiful city, Amsterdam. We are at the moment at the Noordermarkt in the Jordan neighborhood, and it's my favorite place for the Saturday morning. A lot of people walking around, people from the neighborhood. This is where I buy my vegetables.
When it's all been said and done, you feel like going out.
This is the place where I buy my summer hats. You can see a lot of choice, so never enough. Every Saturday I'm doubting to buy a new one because I spare hats, one of my favorite items. But today I will leave them. Red orange, beautiful. During the week I'm really busy, so Saturday is my chill out. This is the best goat cheese of Amsterdam and of the world. There's honey in, so they have special flavors. So it's not only goat cheese, but they make special flavors, and it's just the best. What do you think? Why do you have the best goat cheese of Amsterdam?
You should try it. It's the best. It's a French recipe. The goats are very happy.
When all the world's asleep, we
This is the place to get apple pie. It's called the Winkel with CK, but it's really good. Every Saturday morning I go here. I know it's not really healthy because I take a lot of cream too, but in the end it makes me so happy that I think it's healthy too. I don't know if Amsterdam is known for apple pie, but for me it's known for apple pie, especially the Jordan neighborhood. Because what you see, they only sell apple pie here and coffee, and it's going the whole morning until afternoon. The whole day they have apple pie. Just made with the hand. That's what I like.
When all the world's asleep, we tend to lose ourselves.
She was 18 years old and everything thought beautiful.
Hallo Lilian.
Was goed.
Ja.
We're here in Tetterode. Tetterode is an artist place here in Amsterdam. It used to be an old factory. Jozef lives here, and Jozef is an artist. Jozef does a lot of things with Napoleon.
I'm making a big coat for Napoleon who wants to go horse riding.
Amsterdam is really a place where there's a lot of possibilities for artists to just live and do their work. Often they were once squatted because they were left, and then at a certain point it got a good purpose actually. And it's an excellent place for artists to be, and they kind of run the place together.
Wonderful, he said. She played all the right notes, had the perfect posture and
I really love this because it's always this mix here in Amsterdam between people living, something industrial, something being a mess, and then people planting flowers and I like all and then the floating sky above here.
oh, pretty rose, strong rose, pretty rose, strong.
We're here in Polspotten. This is a very nice store here in Amsterdam. It's close to my house, and I really like it being out here and with the river on the back and in the building, which is an original harbour building. And I often come here because I use stuff here when I do interiors for clients.
All she can say is those dirty men, oh, pretty rose.
These they've been doing for a really long while, these very coloured vases, really nice. Well, I do think that Dutch are really good in using unexpected materials and a little bit of a quirkiness. Sometimes there's a sense of humor in it. And we're also very practical, you know? We're never trying to be slick. Us is more down to earth. Honest, but maybe because we don't like to look too rich or too posh or something.
Pretty rose, strong rose.
So you watched love.
We are in sla, it's the Dutch word for lettuce. And normally on Saturday I buy a salad here. It's really freshly made and really 2014 fresh food. I buy a salad and I will go to the Vondelpark to have a picnic there.
Profess I'll be honest with every word I'll say. Well, that'll be the day.
We are at the moment in the Vondelpark. It's one of, I think it's the best park in Amsterdam. In the summer, people are having barbecues here, playing football, running around, or just smoking the typical Dutch joints. Yeah, a really nice and relaxing place to hang out.
It might be your fault. Right now there's no way you'll reverse it. So you socialize and act real nice and find a new girl, lovers reprise.
Have you ever seen the mountains tremble? So got the sea.
At the Stichter van Doesburg Gallery, located in the Jordaan in Amsterdam, where most contemporary art galleries are based. They can expect to see, I think, young international art, not bound to a particular medium. So we show a lot of film, but also more traditional things like paintings or photography. It's never art that's really easy to get, so it's not just a beautiful picture, but maybe at first instance you feel a bit uncomfortable with what we show.
I think at least in the neighborhood there are 12 galleries, but then spread over the whole Jordaan.
Most contemporary galleries are located in this area.
Basically the best.
We are now in a very special place
Called Chocolato.
one of our most favorite shops in Amsterdam. They only sell chocolate,
And
but not
chocolate-related things.
Yeah. It's really nice that they have so many different flavors of chocolate here, from very soft and light till really intense and dark. So for every mood, there's a special kind of chocolate.
You can take your time and taste everything, and it's almost like going into a very nice wine shop, for instance, and check out the best, what would fit you for the moment, basically.
How do the flavor profiles differ?
Totally different than the other one. Eh?
Totally. Well, this is one of the places, one of the hottest clubs there was in Amsterdam at the time. So we're talking about the 80s. And we would visit it at that time as well. But of course now we're not like in our teens anymore. And this whole place burned down later on in the 90s. And then they turned it into this really nice restaurant where we have lunch now and then. And they serve great Italian food. Yeah.
The only sign that's still there, what was there then, is this, the big
yeah,
letters,
it used to be outside.
Mazzo.
Yeah, and they moved it inside. So that's the only reminiscence of the place that's still left.
Baby, you're so fine. I got a feeling that you're coming soon, but my work's not done. I'm hopeless, baby. But in your eyes, I just can't do wrong. And I wrote.
We are at the Foam Museum in Amsterdam, of course. It's a museum based on photography only. And they have a very diverse program, which I really like. So, for example, this is a very classical photograph from Iran, I think from the
70s?
70s.
Oh.
And then upstairs they have now a very young artist. So I think the whole thing is especially valued by the diversity they bring in here.
Contemporary photography nowadays is far much more than just seeing a picture of a person or a landscape or a still life. It's all about like for instance, like a music or a sound installation together with film, together with pictures. So it's far broader, I think, nowadays. When it goes together with the film you see in the background, with the guy who hits the building on the same rhythm, basically.
Descend into the depth next to the place of secrets kept.
I think that the identity of Foam is a kind of reflection of what Amsterdam is. We are very international, we explore new things, and we love to collaborate. And that's, I think, those are the three elements that also fit into Amsterdam. And yeah, that's what you feel here.
Our love is sealed, such is our fate. We keep our balance, we keep our balance in a safe place, close to our hearts. We keep our balance, we keep our balance in a safe place, close to our hearts.
We're in what's called, the area is called the 9 straatjes, which means the 9 little streets. It's a really cute little area that people like to come to because you get little boutiques, so you can do your little art shopping, little clothes, and it's full of small restaurants, and so you can get a nice little snack. And of course, when you're in Amsterdam, the type of snack that you want to get in the morning is a pancake. That's of course what the Dutch are famous for and what they do really well. And so here's a great place that I love to come to. It's called Pancakes, so you can't miss it. And they got really good pancakes, so maybe we go in and check it out. The reason I come here is because the pancakes are on the one hand really traditional Dutch. The Dutch have a big pancake tradition and they just do them right. You don't want to mess with that tradition. But they get really creative with the toppings, so they do some pretty fancy stuff that go on them. The one that I really like has bacon, banana, and chili on it. and it's a really great combination. So there's the crispy bacon and the kind of soft banana that really goes well with the pancake, and sort of the chili kind of ties it all together really nice.
And all that I gave you was hope. Someday you'll realize.
Heerlijk. Dankjewel.
You're just wasting your time.
Really, really good. The pancake is just very basic, it's just mostly flour and a couple other ingredients. So all they can do is pick the best flour to make it good. But then the topping just kind of makes it special. Lovely. I'm just gonna have another bite.
Freed from the ghost that's still hunting you down.
So now I've brought you to my favorite French fry place. Of course, French fries are named after France, but really it's all about Belgium and the Netherlands, and we make really great fries in this country, and everybody loves to have them all the time. And this is my favorite place. It's kind of a hole in the wall, it's really small, but what they do so well is it's actual handmade, freshly made fries. Then you get to choose your favorite sauce, and you get to pick from 26 different ones. The Dutch are actually more about mayonnaise than ketchup, so probably most people associate ketchup with French fries, but shall we try them? Dankjewel. So here I got my lovely fries. Don't those look great? It's a typical Dutch way of making the fries. They're quite thick, so we like them this way. It still has the kind of some of the potato flavor to go with it. And if they make them right, they're crunchy, and then it's got this nice warm potato flavor in it, and nice curry sauce, which like I said I like because it gives a little sweet with the salty. Perfect. Nothing else I need.
Cinema of Amsterdam, one of the most beautiful cinemas here, and it's definitely one of my favorite spots, so let's check it out. Yeah, this is just such a great environment to see a film. It's everything what the cinema should be. It's beautiful, and it's ambient, and it's nothing like the modern cinemas. It's really just got so much history. Yeah, you just feel like it's 1930. When I come here, I like to sit up here in the balcony. It's not often you can go to a cinema these days and sit in a balcony, and in a cinema that's nearly 100 years old like this, it's really beautiful to see what's around you and what's below you. I don't get around normally like this. Obviously, for the locals, the best way to get around is by bike, but if you come to this city and you don't go around the city on the water, then you're really missing something. It's really special. By boat, what I can see better than by bike is really the architecture of the houses here, where you can just take your time, move along at a nice slow pace. You really get to see how different they all are, but how amazing the architecture here is.
Manifestation, man of love. We call it man of love.
So this is the Haarlemmerstraat, and that's an area that's not so far from Central Station, but it's sort of far enough away from the touristy area, and it's, for me, I love the vibe, the constant bikes backward and forward. It's a great place. I love to take photographs here. It's becoming a little bit more trendy, and yeah, I love it. It's one of my favourite spots in the city. Yeah, and one of the great places I like to stop and have a bite to eat or just a coffee is here at Vinnie's Deli on Haarlemmerstraat. It's completely organic food, and yeah, and the coffee's great too.
I'm looking for words, but somehow I end up.
So this is Amsterdam's Bos, the Amsterdam forest, and it's a beautiful big forest, the biggest park in Amsterdam, but on the outskirts of Amsterdam, and I love it. It's a really great place to get back to nature, but in my case it's a great place to get back in touch with horses, which were a big part of my life when I was growing up.
One, two, three, four.
So, for me it's 5 o'clock now and the beer time starts coming around, so I really need to get a beer. And you know, when you come to Amsterdam, everybody's gonna have a beer. And for beer, I like to come to Brouwerij Het Ei, which to me is sort of like the heart and soul of Amsterdam. So you're kind of sitting here on a terrace, and there's the big windmill in the background, which is sort of the sign of Holland actually. And they've been making beer here since 1985. And everybody seems to somehow get along, because they got this like friendly vibe to this place, and of course they make good beer. I got a Nutte, which is dankjewel, which is my favorite. They have a long list of different beers, so sometimes it's nice to try new ones, but this one I've been having for the last 15 years and it's never disappointed me. It's actually Amsterdam tap water that goes into the beer, so there's no secret here. But the yeast is what makes a difference, and well, you can actually smell it a little bit here in the air, and the beer will just give you that flavor.
Till she was talking about love.
We say Prost. Prost.
So there you have it, a quick glimpse into the wonderful world of iTalkTravel, Australia's newest and most exciting retail travel group. They really do take great pride in taking the time to help you feel like an individual. Come and talk to one of the iTalkTravel agents about your flights, cruises, events, hotels, car hire, travel insurance, or to simply share your ideas for your dream holiday. You can talk to iTalkTravel experts in-store, online or over the phone. Find us at italk.travel or visit our Facebook page.